Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's preparation time. What will you be making today, Glacia?
I'll be making cupcakes and as well as cakes for birthday.
A birthday cake. Okay, so guys, guess what? Stay tuned and you will see how to make cupcakes and also a birthday cake right here at your girl Ancelena Versatility. Boy, don't forget to what? Like, share, comment, and also subscribe to my channel. So what do we call these again?
Cupcake liners.
Alright, so she's putting in the cupcake liners, guys. And why do we need to use cupcake liners?
If you're not gonna grease the pan, you use a liner so it prevents it from sticking. And so it's much better for when you're doing like birthday parties or catering for guests because they can hold it and eat it their way, and so
Okay.
it's better for sanitary reasons.
Okay.
I mean, I'll make sure
What are you doing now?
well, I'm oiling or greasing these tins for the cake batter to go into. Greasing the tins prevent, as you all know, the cake from sticking to the pan. And if you don't grease it and you try to remove the cake, it's gonna break or crumble or fall apart. So it's best to grease your pan. I use oil because the shortening is a bit hard. It's good to grease your pans with oil or shortening because they take a longer time to burn off, and so you won't realize. Some people might realize when you're baking, you grease the pan with butter, the bottom of your cakes or the sides tend to be a little bit darker, and so when you use the oil, you can have a lighter color for your cakes.
Okay.
So I got the batter for the cakes, and we're using cakes. There's a little bit, easier. Ish. So put this in there. It's an all-in-one mixture, so you just put the dry to the dry, and just add the liquid to it. All-in-one. This is for the cakes. So I need water and oil. So pouring in the oil.
How much oil do you need for that?
2/3 cup of oil, but because this is a dry measuring cup, I have to add a little bit over because it's a little bit off than the regular one.
Okay.
So water requires half cup of water.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a little bit extra, as I said before, because it's not in full half cup you're getting with this. And now the last thing to go in this is the eggs. So I'm gonna crack the eggs. 6 eggs it requires. First I need a container to crack the eggs in. So I'm adding eggs to it. It requires 6 eggs. A good thing when you're doing this, you should crack your egg in a bowl to test to see if it's good, and you pour it in your mixture. You don't want to add the egg, crack the egg over the mixture. Sometimes eggs spoil and you're gonna ruin your mixture. So you crack it in a bowl. Test to see it's good. See it's good. And then pour it in. This is 2. I want alarm on my phone to make time. It was at 3:30. Number 3. Number 6. So everything is in now. Just time to just combine and then apply this. So the mixer. Here it is. Everything is in. I'm gonna combine now.
So what is this you're using?
A hand mixer.
Okay.
I have my stand mixer at home, but I didn't bring it yet. It's a little bit finicky.
It is finished mixing already?
This finished mixing, just mixing to combine.
Oh, you're just mixing to combine. Is there any particular technique that you should employ when mixing?
Well, when you're mixing, because it's an all-in-the-one mixture, so you just mix it until everything is combined. So you can do it for about maybe 5 minutes or so. You don't want to mix it too long because you're going to get air bubbles in it. You don't want to over mix. No matter what you do, try not to over mix your butter. So because a cake mix, everything is just already in, and just put the eggs, put the water, the oil, and just use your mixer for about 5 minutes to combine everything together, and you're good to go.
Okay, so this butter is for what?
This butter is for the cakes.
Oh, it's for the cakes. Okay.
Yes. It's for the cakes. So let me get these.
There you have it, guys. The complete batter.
Is to pour the butter into the pan. Says I like to use a measuring cup because I don't want to eyeball it, and because it's 3 cakes, so I use a measuring cup and count the amount of cups I add to each to ensure it's even.
Okay.
So it's nice, like the consistency of the butter. So shake a little mango. Everybody get a little of what is left. So I'm gonna drop them a little, just one solid drop to remove any air bubbles trapped in the cake. And that's just to prevent any air bubbles trapped in the mixture to be removed. So I'm gonna put them in the oven, and when I put them in, I can open the oven till about maybe 15 to 20 minutes. But if I do it and the hair goes out, it prevents them from rising.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the oven is already
Preheated.
preheated already.
Yes.
Okay. And it takes so long for them to?
Based on the time takes to take about 20 to 25 minutes for them to be properly baked.
Okay.
So like first like half of the time you don't open it just to allow them to heat up and rise properly.
Okay.
So I am gonna do the cupcakes now. It's the same procedure as before. Since it's the same cake mix, I just use the same bowl to just cut down on the amount of things I'm gonna need when I'm cleaning the cupcake. It's the same procedure as what I did first. Add this to it. Measure out my oil.
So it's just one that you're using for the cupcake?
I'm using two, but because there's gonna be a waiting period between them, I don't want it to stay out that long.
Oh, okay.
I'm just using this, and then when those come out, I use the container and mix the other one.
Okay, so it is the same measurement that you used before.
2/3 oil. Because this is not the liquid measuring cup, it's a dry measuring cup for ingredients such as sugar and flour. Put a little extra in after I put in the 2/3.
Okay. And the same 6 eggs?
Same 6 eggs, same half cup of water.
Okay. Alright.
Same routine. Doesn't change. So half cup of water. Gonna need some more. A little bit more water. Little bit more water to it. And then now for the eggs. Same procedure. I cracked them before to check if they're good. The bowl. Check if they're good. Add them one by one. Eggs, 3 more to go. And the last one of the eggs. Everything is going in now, and then that's it. Let's make sure in there. That's it. I'm going to turn on the mixer. And come back.
Alright, so the batter is completed.
And it's time to put the batter into the liners to make cupcake. So I'm using this little measuring cup because it makes it easier to just pour it into it instead of creating a big mess. So I'm gonna put it up a 3/4 way so the rice come out. Don't fill your cupcake liners, it overfill and create a mess. Kaya line yan. what I noticed that these liners, when I use them, when the cupcakes are going to bake, there's going to have a little indentation in based on how the liners are. So what I'm doing, I'm relining the cupcake pan with different liners, as these will fit better and prevent, you know, the gap in the cupcake. You don't really not gonna want that. I don't think it's gonna shape up now.
Okay. Look at you.
Birthday girl.
She said she's the birthday girl. She's the mother of the birthday boy. That's another story, guys. You'll see that story tomorrow.
No. How? Repeat back the same procedure again. Filling up these. See the difference? You can see the difference between these and those. There's no indentation.
Yeah, I can see. Let me see
Yeah.
if you can bring it up. Yes, guys, you see the indentation right there? Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
So those will just be a little trial and what presentation when I use those. So see a little bit around the edges. So just clean them now.
Oh, a little spilling.
Yeah, a little spilling. So just clean them now. Just gonna burn in a bit then. Hold on, it's gonna burn. Now we're gonna put this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm gonna test one of the cakes that I can clearly see it looks like it's ready. So I am going to test it. Ooh. To test it, I use my wooden skewer to test the center of it. See, it came out clean. There's nothing on it, which means this is ready. This is baked, and so let's just test another area.
So, okay, because I was going to ask if you only test.
Yeah, maybe that part of me when it's clean, I don't want the cake to be
Too dried out.
Dried out, so me I might just put that in maybe here for the test another part. Yeah, and maybe another minute or two, because then remove it. So not long, because that is it on the bottom shelf, and so it will be ready this one.
Okay.
So we're testing the cupcakes. See, clean. Clean. They're baked. All of them are ready. It's the same amount. So.
And the cake's already.
All the cakes are ready.
Alright, guys. So there you have it. How to prepare cake and cupcake using the
Cake mix.
cake mix.
So because I have only 12, 18 the cup that my cupcake pan can hold, and I'm making more than one set of cupcakes, so I'm just removing them quickly. They're a bit hot, so don't try this at home if you're a child. They're hot, but I'm putting them in this so I can reuse my pan. Boy, it's burning me, yes, in here. I mean, I brave it up, you know. Break up my bread.
I'm ready to eat.
Hot pot. Tomorrow you will see decorating of these. See my fingers, that's me rubbing my fingers. As I
Bye-bye, guys. Have a good one. As she said, tomorrow you will be seeing the decoration of the cake and the cupcake. That's another video, so stay tuned for part 2. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Have a good one now. Bye bye.